is going on, you guys? I apologize. It has been a long time since we've done a video. I feel bad. Jed's over there. Liza. Jed. We've all been just kind of hanging out, really, and I feel bad, but we got good things coming for the channel right now. We got that piece of 12-inch from Henry. He was a stud. He contacted us. He subscribed to our YouTube channel, and he contacted us, and he happened to only be a couple hours away. So me, Jed, and Liza, we ran in, took him to dinner, met him.
Super nice guy.
Awesome guy. Super easy to talk to. That dude was as cool as it got. So yeah, we all got along with him really well. And he donated about 6 foot of 12-inch pipe for you guys so we could show you how to lay one out. It will be a step-by-step. Like, it's not going to be pictures, nothing like that. It's going to be, I'm going to be sitting there. I'm going to show you how to lay this thing out. It's going to be a lot of film. We're going to probably have to do this in a couple series. I got to figure out how people are doing that on YouTube where they're adding like an hour-and-a-half long video or whatever. But anyways, guys, so really not too much to talk about today. We did wind up filming, kind of give you guys an idea on how to fit up an OLED today. And so we'll let you guys go ahead and watch that. So be blessed, like, subscribe, comment, get your buddies over here. We want everybody on this channel. I mean, anybody that's business-oriented, welding, just wanting to better themselves. We want to talk to everybody. So comment, let us know what you guys think, and we'll talk to y'all here in a little bit. Thanks. I'm going to show you guys how to fit up an OLED really quick. They're really simple. This is an OLED, a thread OLED, and it's got threads in it. Anyways, what you're going to wind up doing, this puppet is 11 1/8 inches long. You're going to take this 11 1/8, so you're 5 9/16. Oops. 5 9/16, right there. Now, so this is just pump, so we don't have to worry about leveling it this way. So get it set on there. Kind of be sure you look down it, because if it's off one way or whatever, you know, you don't want that. So get it set, get it right in the middle, and then what I do, right up here. So like what I do, a lot of people will actually mark the inside of it, not me. I like to mark the outside. So we're gonna come in right here, hold it. Don't let it move around on you. Mark. Okay, so we got our mark. Take the torch, we're going to cut this out and knock the slag out of the inside, and we'll be right back. Good? Alright guys, so we got the hole cut. It's ready for an OLED right now. So I'm going to show you this OLED really quick. Can you see that real good? Okay guys, on these OLEDs, you need to, when you weld these out, got to basically right here where it's kind of got where the bevel kind of ends on it, the weld has to come just above that and out. So I hope that makes sense. So now what we're getting ready to do, we're going to weld this on here, and the way I like to do it, get it set where you want it. And like I said guys, there's nothing we're squaring to right now. So all we're doing, we're setting this, making sure that it's somewhat, I mean, you want it almost smack in the middle so that it's not leaning one way or another. Take your bead rod, and then what I do is I just grab it, get it centered where I want it, and then just crack it just a little bit so that I have a place to put a bead in there. So I'm going to basically just lean it up like this and run it in there. So we got it centered, everything's good. We're going to crack it right here. Just run your baby tack in it. Now you're going to look down this. Now if it's leaning one way or another, you'll be able to see it. And right here we're looking pretty good. So you can see I got me a little gap right there. That's so I can get this root in here. So tack this side. Okay, just little tacks because we got to move this. So then what we're going to do, we take our level. And since we got to level this face to this, so bring your level, get it on here. We're running off of this bubble. Oh, bubbles float, so this needs to go down a little. And now, we're going to run it right on top of that. So what this is saying is this OLED's got to go this way. So all I do is take this, tap on it a little, oh, not getting a little much. Okay guys, we're leveled up. We're ready. So what we're going to do, we're going to run a tack in both sides so that it can't go any direction. And then we'll bring you right back right before we start rolling it out. Okay guys, so we're back into this. Now the one nice thing about not having anything on the end of this, and that this OLED is centered, take a nipple, these are called nipples, they just call them nipples for some reason. We're going to wind up sticking it in here, barely stick it in there, just enough to where it'll spin. So, this busted loose. Okay, now so far what we've done is we've ground up all of the tacks. All the tacks are ready to go. Got to make sure this will spin. Do not cinch these nipples and these crenellets on tight. You will never get it off. Okay? If this shrinks down hard enough on it, you can take a 40-foot pipe wrench and not get it off. I mean, it is solid. So then we're just going to take it. We're going to spin this thing out. Okay, hold that well together. We're getting ready. We got to fill it all the way up.
What's happening, Josh?
We got Josh. He's the master at all this.
Come in photo bombing, guys. Here.
Photo bombing. He'll be on YouTube here shortly.
I don't think so. How's that? How's that?
There you go. Josh. Guys, when you get out in the oil field, you meet a lot of awesome people. But anyway, so what we're going to wind up doing, now we got to fill this out, and then we're going to cap it. So, bring you back when we do that. Watch that. Okay, like I said, guys, right here is where that bevel kind of starts. See that? Right here is where that bevel is. So we got to take weld from here to like here. So we got to fill this all the way up, and then we're going to put a cap on it, and it'll be a double piece cap. We'll show you how that works. not dirty welders. So what we're gonna wind up doing, buff between passes. So we got it flushed out up to that bevel that I was telling you about. Now we're gonna cap it. So let's get this buff off. Okay, she's up. Now, guys, some of these companies, when you're welding with the thread with a little nipple, be sure that you kind of crank this back a little bit. Make sure that this is still loose. Kind of loosen it every pass you make. Otherwise, it's going to start getting tighter and tighter on there, and you'll never get it off. So now, some companies require that you weld these all the way out with 7018. Some don't care if you weld them downhill and then cap with the 7018. And that's what we're going to do. So what I like doing on a rollout, I like to start on the pipe side. So I'll bring a cap along the pipe side and I'll come about halfway onto this weld right here. And then the second cap is going to tie into that one.
Get your tutorial done on what we're doing.
Oh, God, now I got one more pass.